What's going on? Blake here at Trade Tracer. As always, none of this is financial advice. Trade and invest at your own risk. We're going to go ahead and get started here. We have the S&P pulled up here on a daily time frame, and you can see we are in a downtrend. On Friday, we had a really nasty closing candle on Friday. Looked like we wanted to try to recover early in the day, get back above the cloud, but later on, you can obviously tell, broke below the cloud and one of our key levels, and now we're in a downtrend. So we're in a downtrend. We've lost momentum. What is the priority? The priority, as always in no trend and downtrend, is preservation of capital and year-to-date gains. I mentioned to our members we had 2 days of a warning signal before this move on Friday happened. So whenever we break trend, whenever we break below that cloud, that is a warning signal to get defensive and start booking some of your profits. Now, the NASDAQ is showing some relative strength. You can see that we did bull flag, ripped higher, and now we're just kind of dripping back into the cloud, a close below the 10-period moving average with a fresh MACD bearish crossover. Now, I don't want to get too bearish in this scenario. We could just kind of come down, dribble sideways before ripping to new highs later this week. This is OPEX, so keep an open mind. Anything is possible. The Dow Jones is looking weak. You can see that the Dow is below the cloud and breaking below some key levels. You can see the MACD is getting close to getting below that zero line, so keep a close eye on the Dow Jones. Once again, keep an open mind, all right? IWM small caps have done nothing for almost a year. I know a lot of people have been really obsessed about the small caps. And yeah, I agree. Eventually, this is going to make a big move because we've just consolidated essentially for almost a whole year. Well, this whole year essentially. We've just kind of consolidated sideways. It has done nothing. It's gone nowhere. So small caps continue to do nothing. I do want to talk about crypto. All right. So crypto, Bitcoin is where I want to start. So Bitcoin is kind of the big daddy. It leads the crypto markets. So if Bitcoin is ripping, the odds are that your Ethereums and your Ripples and your Cardanos are going to be ripping as well. And if Bitcoin is doing poorly, there's also the possibility that it's going to weigh on all markets, including the NFT markets. So Bitcoin is at a very, very interesting spot here. You can see the last time we got an entry on Bitcoin was when it broke above the cloud, and you can see I have this 36,600 level. This was a previous pivot high, and once we closed above that level, that's price strength confirmation and rules to get long. So this was our previous entry. We had some key levels. You can see it came in and interacted with the 4,200 or 42,000 level, and then it ran to our next level, which was the 47,000. Ran to the next level around 50,000. Came back tested that 47,000 level, and then finally ripped to the next level. Now I know you guys don't know this, but some of you do that follow me. These levels, I never changed these. These have been here prior to these price movements. So you can see just how well Bitcoin respected this level. And I want to explain why I drew this level in here. And there's a few different reasons. So number one, you can see we have previous price patterns that come and interact with this level very often. But primarily, it was a Fibonacci retracement. So if we go the high to the low, which was this one actually, you can see that this Fibonacci is right here, but this price level, this 52.6, this was a previous price level that I had in here. So Bitcoin right now it's in trouble, right? We're breaking below the cloud. And if we start breaking below this candle's low, which was 43,220, I think things could start to get a little more bearish in the crypto land. So keep an open mind in crypto. Keep an open mind with Bitcoin and Ethereum. I am by no means calling a top, but we definitely need to be keeping an open mind when we see prices starting to interact with this bottom of the cloud, which just happens to be the 50 simple day moving average. So keep a close eye on that. Ethereum as well, same thing. Interacted with all of these levels, caught a nice bounce off the anchored VWAP support from this breakout level. This was our previous entry right around 2,200. Ran all the way up to 4,000, so almost a double. And now we're back hanging out at some of these key important levels. So once again, keep an open mind. I would not be pressing here. We really need to see price get back above this candle's high on Bitcoin. Otherwise, I think odds are more in favor just to kind of move sideways or lower. Until we get back above the 52,900 area, we need to keep a very open mind in the crypto land. So now that we've touched on that, some things that I'm watching this week are semis. So semis looked like they wanted to break out on Friday and make some new highs, but you can see with the rest of the market, we sold off at the end of the day and it's still closed at the top of the cloud. But we need to keep a close eye on semis. Bios are essentially double topping here, so we definitely want to see price get back above this 174. So keep a close eye on bios. And let's take a look at bonds and gold really quick before we wrap it up. Bonds still doing nothing, just kind of in this wedge pattern. I mentioned this island back on July 20th, and I said this bearish engulfing candle could wind up being an island reversal. And so far, we haven't got back above this candle. So bonds really not a great long or short setup. So just something to keep an eye on as we progress and move forward. Gold as well, still below the cloud. Looked like we wanted to get some momentum when we finally closed it back above this VWAP, but still we need to see price back above 171.55 on GLD before I start to get more confident in precious metals. And really, we need to get back above the 174.5 area, 174.3 area, before really feeling confident that this is ready for the next leg higher. So that being said, S&P is still in you can see a major long-term primary uptrend. However, the short term, we are in a downtrend. And so long as we don't break like pivotal lows, like the August 19th low, long term, I'm still bullish the S&P, equities, and the stock market in general. NASDAQ, similar story, still showing relative strength. This is the week of OPEX, so keep an open mind. We could rip right back higher this week, but we are losing momentum. So that being said, with our methodology, we can't really get long again until price is back above the cloud. All right, so once price closes back above the 10 SMA, then you can get long. And then if we go into an uptrend, then you can get longer. Right now, the play is patience. Patience, patience, patience. So you might have to wait this one out for a little while. You might not. Price might close above the 10 SMA on Monday. So once again, keep an open mind. Keep a very open mind in crypto if you're still involved with crypto. And I'll see you guys on Monday. Take care.